So in this video, I wanted to show you how to do a CMA, which is a comparable market analysis of a property. So after your client would like to make an offer on a home, you've already seen it, and they're like, okay, we want to make an offer on this property. Okay, great. Well, the next step for us is to go ahead and make sure we are going to be offering a competitive, fair price. So on my end, I will go ahead and make sure, see what the homes are selling for around and then give you a realistic price range of where we should offer. And then we leave that number, that range into the hands of the buyer to see, depending on how much they want the property, they'll offer on the higher end. And if the home is their second or third choice, they may opt in to offer a little less on the spectrum. If they try to lowball you, the script is, hey, the homes are worth 400 to 450. You're asking me to offer 300,000. Given the home's value, I know you, Mr. Buyer, wouldn't want to sell your home that's worth 450 for 300,000 on any given day, right? No, yeah. So what I can do is, John, I'll go ahead and the I'll ask the sellers if they will consider a verbal offer of 300. And if they shoot us down immediately, then I think we should decide whether or not we're going to make an offer in the price range, maybe on the lower end, or maybe not an offer at all. So I'll go ahead and do that for you. So that's the script we want to use. We want to help the buyers to relate that low ball we don't do low ball offers. We don't work with low balls, but we don't want to say it like that. We want to put things gently. So after they've come to reality, you go to the MLS page, you hit search single family condo, brings you to this page where you'll search for properties, but I actually use this for CMAs and I'm going to show you how. So the property we're going to be using to compare is 3450 Northwest 20th Street, Miami, Florida. So I'm going to pull up the facts and information on Zillow. So here it is. This home is 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 14 square footage, 1457. So that's basically all I need to know, and the address. And I will go ahead and I'll put the address here. So I'm trying to find the value of this property. What should we offer? 20th Street, Miami. I put the address in the top. I put in within 1 mile radius. Typically, you'll find many options. You want to hit closed, check the close box. You want to see if there's options as you put in the bedroom count 3, 2 plus. Any 3, 3, 4, 3, you can put 2-bedroom plus, 2-bathroom plus, because typically a home has 2 bathrooms and it could be selling for similar price. So the bathroom doesn't give much value as we may think. So the bedroom count's more important, and make sure there's at least 2 bathrooms. If it's a 2-bathroom, it's a 1-bathroom, then you'll put 1 bathroom or above. And the bathrooms can be worked with when taking valuation into consideration. So we got 3 2s near that address. There's 10 that have sold. So now we have plenty of options. We really only need 2 or 3 good ones. We want to check the map now. Now it's important when you're doing CMAs to pick comps that are in the same neighborhood, and you can tell through these thick white lines where the neighborhood lies. You could tell which subdivisions they're in. You want to go ahead and pick ones that are in a similar subdivision. If it's not the subdivision, then at least in the same neighborhood in totality. So as you can see, there's a lot here. The red dot is where the actual home is that we're trying to find the value. Let's go ahead and select the ones that are closest to it just to start. We have 2 that are in the same subdivision, and then 1 that is just outside close by. You can see that price range is significantly different. So in this case, we'll only use 2. So take a good look at that. This is a good learning curve. If you're going to doing a CMA, you notice on the other side of the street, the homes are very expensive. The price differentiation is much different. You're not going to use those comparables in your sale. So in your sale valuation, we have these 2 selected. Let's go ahead and hit results. And then we are going to hit refine, narrow. What it's going to do is remove all the other listings, narrow it down to the 2 you selected. So we see here that two closed 450 for 3-2 at 1593 square foot. Another one sold for 400 or 1,000. Let's check the square footage on that one. The appraisal says 1271. So that one sold for a higher price per square foot. The way we're going to value this, we're going to insert a column and we're going to put sold price SP by square foot. So SP $ divided by square foot, it'll give you basically the price per square foot. This one we know is 1271. So since it's not listed here, it won't give it because I guess the computer didn't catch it. Just use your calculator and type in the purchase price, 401,000 divided by 1271. That gives us 315.49 square price per square foot. So now we'll add the second one, the first one, to it. So 315 plus 0.49. I'm sorry, 315.49 plus 282.49 equals $597.98 a square foot. So now what we'll do with that number is we'll divide that by 2 and we get 298.99. So 299 a square foot is what that area is getting. So that to get a pinpoint number, you will go ahead and use 299. To give a range, you'll go on the lower range here, 288 to 300. That's the way you will make an offer. The square footage on this one is 1457. So you'll multiply that by the average price per square foot. So let's go 282 times 1457. We get 410,000 on one end. And then on the other end, 299, which was the higher of the ranges, times 1457, we will get 435,643. Now, this is for a 3-2, right? So it has another bathroom, gives it some value. But typically, this is the way you're going to present it. You can explain to your buyers, it does have another bathroom. The other two that sold only had 2. So it's important to note that that it will give value of 10 to 15,000 more. It could give a value of that more. An appraiser will certainly give that value there. Yeah. So in this situation, your buyers will be offering anywhere between 410,000 to 440. That will be a fair offer. As I said before, if it is on the higher end, then make sure that your buyers really want this property. And if they want to offer on the lower end, it's usually because it's not their favorite property. And then you guys can decide based on that information, how hot the property is, how many offers does it currently have? Are you the only buyer? Because those factors take into account, right? Like if the listing price is 450 and your buyers are head over heels over this property, you might want to offer something close to 450 or at 450 for this property in particular, just because of the demand. And if the property is ice cold, it's been on the market for 3 months, is not under contract, and you are the only buyer, you ask the agent, hey, is there other offers? No, nothing. Then, it's 450. You can offer somewhere around the 420, 430 mark to start. That would be a comfortable, good way to view a CMA values pricing. And that should help you out when you're making your offers. Of course, this is a basic CMA. There's a lot more to it in regards to pools, garages, a lot of factors we didn't take into account. But of course, we can go into those details as you are submitting offers and getting ready to and have questions in regards to the comparables. Okay, and that is how you do it.